Breaking news, my lovely, wonderful people. It's happening. This just happened a few minutes ago, and everybody is just in shock. Angry senators storms out of session, debate over 2024 budget, peddling claims, saying Nigeria is suffering. We cannot afford to be lying and covering up on the lies. This is absurd. We should not allow this to continue, not in any way, form, or kind. What is going on is not acceptable. No, no, no. The answer is no. So these are some of the things that are happening right about now. Everybody's watching, everybody's waiting, and we are looking forward to what is going on, and we want the truth to be manifested. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Senators on Tuesday afternoon exchanged words over a claim by a member of the Senate, Senator Abdurrahim Nenge, representing Birchi Central Senatorial District of Birchi State, that the 2024 budget was allegedly paddled by has already been overinflated by 3 trillion, and that there were two versions of the budget in circulation, saying Nigerians are suffering already. We cannot continue to lie to everyone and anyone. The people are going through a lot. Why should we continue to inflate prices? It's over the roof with 3 trillion naira. Let's be honest. Nengi, who was reported to have made a claim during a BBC Hausa service interview at the weekend, however, denied the report on Monday, saying he was quoted out of context because he spoke in Hausa language and the people misunderstood what he was saying. However, as the resumed plenary of the Senate on Tuesday, chairman of the Senate Committee on Appropriations, Senator Adeola Olamilekan raised the issue through a motion calling for the investigation of the claim by Negi, saying this is a matter of national security. How can you say we have paddled the budget with over 3 trillion, at a time where Nigerians are at edge looking for how things to be better? This must be investigated. Senator Lamileko's motion was seconded by Senator Joe, after which senators engaged in a heated debate to speak on the matter. However, Senator Adamu Alore, representing Kebbi Central Senatorial District, raised the point of order, asking the Senate President, Godwin Akpabio, to ensure fair hearing by allowing men at the center of the controversies to state his sides of the story. Responding, Akpabio, who was initially angered about Senator Ngidi's injunction of the senator's motion, said, "For me, I think this is a very straightforward matter. We have a situation to be stabilized by the National Assembly." Ngi was eventually recognized to speak, and currently stating his side of the story as the House goes in a blaze. So he was in BBC Hausa, and he spoke intensely, at how the Senate are looking for every way, humanly speaking, possible to eat money. And he was very wrought with the kind of disposition of the senators, saying Nigeria is going through a lot. It's not a time, I beg your pardon, it's not a time for somebody or some people to be taking, what belongs to others. It's not that time, it's fast spent. We should not be doing things like that. And he spoke extensively with the current disposition of things, saying what's happening right now is not acceptable. It's not acceptable in any way, form, or kind. How can we be overburdening the budget with an excess of 3 trillion? This is a senator. Well, that was over the weekend. He was speaking on a radio station in BBC Hausa, and of course that has digested infused into the nation, and people are already, eyeing the Senate, looking at how much more can they do to the people in the state and the situation that the country currently is in. And so when all these things are going on, of course, today they're in the House speaking and deliberating on issues. And one of the senators brought it up. He said, "It has come to my notice, some of the things you said, why you were being interviewed, that the Senate has overstretched the budget by 3 trillion. And he said he was being quoted out of context. For you could say Jack Robinson, my dear, the thing don't skyrocket to the house, don't things don't it don't be able, they don't shout on top of one another. You know the Nigerian Senate they be now. Shots don't full everywhere, say where say why you talk, say I talk so. He said that waiting I talk be that. For you know, some senators don't work out come on so much they cause wahala, they cause problem for the country, you know, all kinds of ideas, all kinds of, talks coming up left, right, and center. And at the end of the day, he was given an opportunity to clarify himself and to, and to speak out and to be able to, express himself, what he really meant by what he's saying, because he said he was quoted out of context. And so, whether you like it or not, Nigerians, it's about time. It's about time we understand. There should be, honestly, sincerely, truly speaking, the Senate should be able to be people of transparency who will be upholding the tenets of democracy, putting a balance in what we currently have. But sadly, that's not the state of things. What we have is a different ball game altogether, quite different from what should actually be. So people are going through a lot. It's doing more harm than good. And at the end of the day, what we have not envisaged is part of what is happening. So he spoke, and after speaking, he's now saying he did not say what he said, that what he said, he was being misinterpreted. Whether they misinterpret you or you misinterpret somebody, if you guys know that you are overburdening the budget by a whole 3 trillion, I don't know what you want to gain. I don't know what you want to do, okay, with all that money. I don't understand. I don't know what you really want to do with all that money. So we need to be careful. We need to be very careful, because at the end of the day, this is the nation. We need to know, what's going on. We cannot continue with things like this and expect a different result. Every one of us, okay, every one of us knows that Nigeria is going through a lot. People are suffering. So to now be adding more and more because you want to get some money, it is terrible. And I don't know how best to describe you guys, because it's really a shame. It's really a shame if that is true. It's really a shame. Okay? Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can have all our latest news. Remember, you have a voice. God bless. Have a fantastic and a lovely day. From us, it's bye for now. Bye bye.